Hello, folks. It's Sean Mize here, and we're going to do a new email. So let's go ahead and get started. So far, we have three emails in the email funnel. There's four, but one's the intro email. So let's go ahead and write today's email. And I tell you, I've been thinking about, in fact, I've been writing in a book on the topic of, being able to get things done. And I find that a lot of my subscribers struggle with getting things done, so I'm going to write today's email on just that. So let's go ahead and get started. Let's just title it Getting Things Done. In this email, and I'm not gonna verbalize this. I think I can type faster if I'm not. You'll be able to see on the screen exactly what I'm thinking as I write. don't really like that line for some reason. It sort of restates what I've already said. Let's see how much article we have. So 331 words. We don't really have much. I'd like it to be a little over 400. So here's how that might look. Just go back to silence here. It's 12, 14, 20. Okay, so if I do this, I love this topic because this is actually what I do in my business and I do in my life. So with both goals, that is 4 hours per day. So my days could look like this. Okay. And then what else do I need to do? You know, I could do, say, 12 to 1 o'clock, lunch. Okay, so that's the email. Okay, now, here's what I'm going to do, folks. We've been writing these emails. It's 569 words, much more than I wanted to, but that's okay. So we've been writing these emails, really with the purpose of creating a nice campaign, making money off the campaign, et cetera, et cetera. I'm going to be honest with you. I mean, this topic is sort of unique. It's unique to me, and so I don't think I'm going to recommend an affiliate product for this. What I could do in this case is put a link to one of my products, maybe underneath my signature. But for the purpose of this project, I think I'll just leave that off, okay? Because this is really designed so that you can do this without having any products of your own. And so, normally at this point, you would say, okay, let me go find an affiliate product that teaches time management or focus or something like that. I just don't care to. You certainly could. So we'll copy that over. We're just going to copy that into, and we're just going to copy an email here in Aweber. So this will be our 5th email. And we're going to rename this Getting Things Done. And we're just going to copy and paste it into this spot. And let's change this to same thing here. We just copy and pasted it over. So, if anything, this is a credibility builder email. There's nothing wrong with having some of these in your campaign. So this message is ready to go. So we change this to 1 day after previous, and the message is ready to go. So now let's go over to Easing Articles. Now, if you remember, the last time that we did this, okay, it was theoretically yesterday. This is actually the end of the day. I'm doing my article for tomorrow at the end of today instead of at the beginning of tomorrow, simply because I'm wanting to write creatively tomorrow on another project, and I don't want to start my day off with a half hour of something like this to interrupt. Sort of goes along with the time management concept I just shared with you in writing the email. So I'm wanting to wrap my day up for tomorrow, so I'm kind of doing this ahead. Now, if you remember with yesterday, when we previewed the article, the link wasn't working. So let's see if the link in the resource box is working now. And it is. So that link works. Let's make sure the other link works. So just so that you can kind of get a feeling for what I go through in my mind, not to knock anybody at all, but a lot of people, in fact, me, when in years ago, that would have been something that when this link didn't work, you remember how it was earlier today, or in your case, you're receiving this the following day. So yesterday, when this link didn't work, 2 years ago, I might have spent 45 minutes, trying to find out from Aweber why it wasn't working, why their database was down. Can I trust you guys to stay up for the next year? Should I switch companies? It's not worth it. They're down. Sometimes my site's down. Sometimes Easing Articles might be down. Sometimes Aweber's down. It's just the way it is. Sometimes things are down. And what I have found in the past is that when something's down, it's not working, just wait 24 hours. And a lot of times it fixes itself, and then you don't have to mess with it. Okay, so we're just waiting for that to be submitted. And okay, so that was yesterday's article, or this morning's article. So now we're going to submit a new one. And oops, I was going to copy and paste out that resource box. which I did not do. So let's pull this resource box then. Remember, I'm using a resource box. I don't care to save. I don't know what the changes are. I don't care to save it. I don't think it affects my account at all. So let's go to submit a new article. So I just submitted the one that we did earlier today. Okay, so that's the resource box that we just used. So let's go back over here and copy the article out. And then I just need to change where it says in this email, I need to change in this article. Same thing we do on each one. Okay, that's it. So let's copy this up here. And this is going to be called Getting Things Done. And let's look in self-improvement and see if there's a good category. There's time management, focus. Let's use goal setting. Let's use goal. There's probably a few different places we could put this, but we'll put it in goal setting. Let's put time management in there as a keyword. And let's put in getting things done. My guess is people search for the term getting things done. Okay, so let's preview the article. It's a good looking article. Okay, and I'm not going to submit this article. I'm going to save it as a draft. And here's why, folks. Because the article that I just submitted was supposed to be submitted this morning, and it would have sat on ezine articles all day. Now I just don't want to submit two back to back. That's all. I just don't want to submit two back to back. I'll wait until maybe tomorrow morning. Hopefully that one I just submitted will get in tonight. And I'll just wait until tomorrow morning to submit this. Let's go over to Article Home. And tell you what, in the tradition of the last few emails, let's also go look at the number of views we're getting to these recent articles. Because I just want you folks to see how much traffic you really can get from articles just on ezine articles. Now you can use other websites, but I find that this works really, really well. It's worked for me over the years. I mean, right now I've got almost 3 million views. 5% of those turned into clicks. So what's 5% of, well, this tells me 150,000 clicks. I think that's a really low number because I think their click tracking started about halfway through my account, so it's probably twice that, 300,000 clicks. Probably over time I've averaged 30% conversion rate to subscribers, so 90,000 subscribers over the course of these articles. We talked in the last recording about, I average about $30 a subscriber. So that's 90,000 subscribers divided by 24,000 articles is what, about 3.5 subscribers per article times $30. So each article's worth, using that calculation, around $100. Some are worth more, some are worth less. So here's where we're at. So it looks like the numbers are the same as they were this morning. I think this number bumped up a little bit, article marketing, but that's not part of this project. So these are the new ones that we're kind of keeping an eye on. So folks, let's do this. Let's go ahead and wrap up for this video, and keep in mind, I'm just modeling for you what you can do every day. I think this process has taken about 20-25 minutes. And if you do this every single day for a year, one article a day, you will have, just working days, you'll have 200 emails in your email campaign. You'll have 200 articles sitting here. That's just 20 minutes a day. I mean, what else can you do with the rest of the day? could you spend an hour every day recording a product? Could you spend another hour writing some more articles? Could you spend another hour driving traffic? And we're just talking about 20, 25 minutes a day to do your emails and fill up your eZine articles account. All right, folks, we'll see you next time.